Any minutes. Yes, and we're live. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good Tuesday evening. As you can see, I am directly with a friend. We were just chatting offline a few minutes ago, and like as you know, this is my little space where I do interviews every week with a different partner that I believe has a great story to share. So today I have Christina here with us, and Christina, I've met her not too long ago. We are doing a lot of collaborations together, and we are having a lot of fun. So thank you so much for being on my page and giving me your time. Thank you and welcome.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. I'm truly honored. And it's so interesting, just chatting in the behind the scenes, just realizing that we're really separated by 6 degrees, right? How funny it is
Yes.
that we found out that my mentor is really your neighbor. So we're all connected.
Yep.
Somehow we're connected, and this life is gonna reach globally. So it's all good.
It's a small world. You never know who's around the corner.
Exactly.
So yes, Christina. Oh, and I told you, by the way, I love your name because it was my mom's name. Yeah, I told you offline, but I wanted to say it online. Online. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Mm. So I am a mom of two. I'm a wife. I'm an immigrant to Canada. I originally was born in Romania, and I came to Canada almost 25 years ago. And I'm a teacher by trade and by heart. But here in Canada, I've worked in the corporate world for about 18 years before the pandemic until I shifted. And that's when I found this business. I was introduced to this business by my dear friend.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, in my case, I'm a little bit less. It's 18 years I'm here, and I work in construction as an engineer, and yeah, myself as well. A couple years back, things shifted in my life, so I said, okay, you know what, this is time for a change. So I started looking, but not really looking for an online business because I didn't know anything about. And I truly believe, and I say it all the time, everything happens for a reason, whether good or bad. Everything happens for a reason. We might not know why, but I believe that. And and I'm here, yeah. And I started also, not knowing what I was getting myself into, a bit of a skepticism, but with a lot of you know excitement to learn something different, seeing how people's realities have changed. Of course, you have to make a change, right? It doesn't happen overnight and you press the button and everything is different, right? It takes time. But seeing that, I said, okay, this is people that are just like us, right? Ordinary people. And okay, why am I'm not different? So let's try this and see where it leads me. And yeah, here I am a few years later. How did you find yourself with? You said you're working in the corporate, but did you have any experience? Were you, I don't know, savvy with technology? What was your case?
It's interesting that you mentioned construction. So the corporate world that I mentioned was a construction company,
Oh,
and
I
I
love that.
transitioned from the customer care department to the IT department. So I learned a little bit about it without any prior education in the IT world. I was just given a chance, just as this business gives you a chance to learn new things. And so I was a little bit inclined to grasp technology faster, but that's not an excuse not to join this business, because this business is really, with the training that it provides, it really holds your hand. It's just like, here, let me show you, you do this first, and then once you learn this, you transition to the next thing. So yeah.
Yeah, and especially a lot of people are concerned about the language,
Mm.
right? When they reach this they encounter this business, and lately, and I talk about it all the time because and I have the perfect example. Actually, I have two examples, and your mentor she, Margarita, when she started this business, she says it all the time. She didn't speak a lot of English, which I find it hard to believe because she's amazing. But she learned it with our community, with the business. But now, people don't even have to go through that struggle of learning a new language just to be able to, work their business or run their business. We incorporated so many languages. And in my other example is that I have a lady that started, actually, she's a nurse, and she doesn't speak English whatsoever. She only speaks French. So only speaking French, thank God here in Quebec, we speak French. So it's easy for me to communicate with her. But now she's running her business entirely in French. And for you, people from your community can do it entirely in Romanian, right? I don't know if you have that case that people don't speak English.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you know what, I really like that you touch on this subject, because I do believe that we all have that blockage, those limits that we set for ourselves, where we think that a language can be our handicap, where it really is our biggest asset. Like the amount of people that we can communicate with. Is it perfect English? No. But I speak more than one language. Hey, I'm happy when, I pat myself on the back that I'm able to communicate.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But also, thanks to this community that is global, that has grown so much, we are expanding the languages that we offer. And my coach, Ioana, with the team of other coaches and everyone in our Romanian community, we're working on creating a training in Romanian, and also working so that we have a platform for those that only speak Romanian. But right now, it's still not an excuse, because you can attend those webinars and you have subtitles thanks to AI and thanks to how things evolved in the technology industry, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's not we are trying to cut out all types of barriers, and the language one, it's a major one, because a lot of people from our Spanish community live, whether here in Canada or in the States, or in not necessarily, speak English. So now everybody has the chance. And a lot of people, we've grown because of that. We've grown a lot in the last couple of months, because a lot of people were wanting to start something, but not having the possibility, or having that blockage of the language was a major, barrier for them. So now that's gone. And and little by little, we're always under development. So to better the platform, and to better the service that we provide to all the people that are running this business. And what what would you say that is what this business has taught you the most?
I have to say it's the feeling of belonging. When I joined this business, it was during the pandemic. So you were isolated behind the computer screen. Yeah. And even though this is a digital business, we have the pleasure of meeting offline. We always say we are friends online, but we also connect offline, and seeing that this is a real business, and feeling that you belong, that you're part of a community that supports each other, no matter where and when and how old you are when you join this business. We do not benefit from each other's business. You are a digital business owner and I am one, but I have no problem helping each other. And basically, this is how we met, right? We were in, and we are in the same group where we cheer on each other. You don't have to damage someone's crown, or you don't have to talk behind someone's back. It's just, there is enough space for everyone's success. But I'm reaching maybe the Romanian community or the English community, and maybe you're reaching to the English and Spanish community. There is really no competition. When I help you, I believe in karma. What you put out in the universe, that's what you get back. And just put out kindness and positivity.
Yes, absolutely. And what would you say like attracted you more about the business opportunity? Because when the first encounter with the business is watching our webinar, and then you follow the next step, and you go to the 30-day risk-free trial, and this is where you really truly start understanding more in depth what the business is about and how you can profit from it and whatnot. But still, at that point, sometimes we're not like very sure or not 100% sure, at least in my case, if this is going to be something that we can do. But if we're here, it means that something really attracted us about it. And I want to know, in your case, what was that?
Thank you for this question. And I have to say that I'm kind of shying away from the story that maybe the majority of people would have in this community, because I was attracted by a lot of shiny objects. So even though my friend, introduced me to this business, I wasn't totally convinced. And like you said, I was skeptical. So I didn't really give this business my 100% attention. And so she let me be. She knew that she believed in me, and she never stopped believing in me, but she also let me be. She wanted it for me to decide when it was time for me to just come out of the shell and do something. And maybe in my subconscious mind, I thought, why don't you go ahead, have results, and maybe when you have results, it's going to convince me to move ahead. And I have to say, you see so many success stories in this business, and you might be skeptical, but when you know that it's your friend, that your actual friend, she is the mother of my goddaughter, when you see her success financially and personally, you're sold. You're sold. And so it was, for me, it was a decision, even though it took more than 3 years to decide, okay, I'm going full in this business, and now I see how I'm launching this business. There are many success stories, and what I can say from the lessons that I learned, don't wait, because there are many success stories. Don't wait, and do it now. Start it now.
Yeah, that's wow. It's really interesting what you're saying. So and I believe it's just a matter of time, right? And it's all about, your timing is not going to be the same as mine, even though we start on the same day, right? We are two completely different individuals, and everybody manages their business different, and we attract different types of people. So it's just a question of mindset. And what I see with what you're saying is that you at the beginning didn't have maybe the mindset to start, or like to put your 100% in the business. And this is something that we work a lot in this business. And one of the things that I really like, for one, I'm grateful for all the personal development things that we have that talk about mindset, because it doesn't help us only in this business. There are so many things that you apply on a daily basis, right? Whether you apply it more or less, or try to do better or whatever, but you have it. We have the tool, to apply whenever you want, or like always, right? But for definitely, there is a mindset that has to be changed. And for me, it happened the moment I understood that I needed something different, or that I wanted something different, because I didn't know what I wasn't looking for in an online business. But you have to come or develop the entrepreneurial mindset, we would say, right? So, Christina, my last question would be, how would you encourage people, to take that step to register on our website and go to watching the replay, or watching the live session that we have every Tuesday and Thursday? What would your advice be now, being there 3 years later and now taking full ownership of your business?
If I could go back, I would say don't wait, because the right time is now. And this might sound like a cliche, but I can tell you that the training is the same for everyone. The videos are there for everyone. It's just knowing that what you put in is what you're going to get out. And so mindset combined with determination, combined with the right attitude is going to bring you results. And you're always going to have a mentor and a coach that will be there by your side, but in the end it's your business. So what you decide to put in is what you're going to get out. And it's as easy as going to the website, adding your name, adding your email address, and you can be on your way. You're going to receive. And that's the beauty of this business. I'm sorry to prolong it, but this is the business. This is the value of this business. I'm a mom, and you're a mom too. So I have a full-time job. So I need this business to be semi-automized. While I'm at work, I want this to run in the background, and that's what it does. So that when I decide to put aside a few hours a day for my business, I can take care of the rest. But again, the emails are going to do it's homework to educate you on what you need to know about this digital business, and they're going to guide you on the next steps.
Great. Thank you so much, Christina, for sharing this 15 minutes with us. And everybody else, I wish you a happy end of your day. And Christina, we'll see each other in our group. Thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.